Hello everyone, I'm called Marie Sengo. I live in Rwanda country, especially in Karongi district. I'm student in Suffolk, New Hampshire University in Associates of Arts in General Studies with concentration in business. About my work experience, in 2014, I was health animator in health center, which is located in Kiziba camp. It means that I was in charge of screening for malaria, for malnutrition, for anemia for children with under 5 years old. For a time when I worked well on a team, it was a time when we had a group project and I was a leader of a team. It means that I was the one who assigned the tasks to different people. And then I did follow up to see if everyone met the deadline. Then we submitted the project and we were able to master that project without notes yet. For a time when I had many things to do and had to prioritize my tasks, I remember it was a time when my mom was sick and my siblings were students and me, I had a job. It means that I had 3 tasks to accomplish. What I did, I wake up very early in the morning at 5 a.m. and I started by cooking. And when I finished, I took food and I go with it at hospital where my mom was, and it was where I worked. When my mom and my siblings found food, they were surprised and excited to see how I tried to do that activity. Of course, they were so happy and they thanked me for that activity which I did. As you know, everyone knows how the hunger is very difficult. You can't live without eating. For a time when I had to go above and beyond the call of duty, it was a time when we had screening for malnutrition and my coworker were absent. It means that one was on charge of taking weights for children and another one was on charge of write them in notebooks. So at that time when my coworker were absent, it means that I took those weights for children and wrote them in notebooks with myself, and I was successful. For a time when I worked effectively under pressure, it was a time when our chief told us to do a screening for malnutrition for 200 children. Actually, we did that activity in 1 month, but he told us to do that activity in 2 weeks. It was very challenging for us, but we tried how we can be successful to do that activity. What we did, we found how we can extend hours for work. It means that the work before the work started at 7 a.m. and it ended at 12 p.m. What we did, we extended the time. We started at 7 a.m. and it ended at 12 p.m. in the evening. And then after those 2 weeks, we were able to maximize those number of children which we were required to screen. So at that time we were successful. Um, for an example of a time when I showed initiative, I remember it was a time when we were in the classroom and the blackboard was very dirty. At that time, I stand up and I go to clean it without waiting for the permission from my teacher. My teacher and my colleagues were so surprised to see how I took initiative to clean that board, and my teacher thanked me because I showed a good example to my colleagues. Anything else I would like you to know about me is that I like listening music, especially gospel song. It means that when I'm doing project while listening music, I feel good. Thank you.